Alright, so it is 2/28 November 29th, 2021. You guys, like, I cannot even freaking sleep right now. It's so freaking crazy. This eclipse energy, this pre-eclipse energy is crazy, and my guides are like giving me so many freaking downloads, okay? And premonitions about just even my own life, my own situation. But the download that I just got, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it and try to get it out sometime like this week or next week or whatever, because they've been telling me to time my reading so that they can show me who the tarot readers are that are hovering over and trying to put out my messages before me, or who's copying my messages. So they're like making me like delay some of my messages, okay? But this one they're telling me to go ahead and to record it, and they'll tell me when to put it out. But they're telling me to title this "The Ultimate Pyramid Scheme." TV producers, preachers, like magicians. So like, but it's not even really magicians because it's like spirituality. So, but it's like the darker side, of the lower frequency side of that. Okay, so like people that are in touch with like their spiritual side based off of their culture. Okay, like that, but like in a more of a malice sense, or more in a not using your gifts, your talents, your spirituality, or whatever for the higher good, okay? And then the spiritual community in general, and like tarot readers specifically is what I'm hearing, okay? So there's a link here with me as well. But what the download is okay. Someone introduced like some people to like tarot, like card readings and things like that, and they realized that it wasn't a hoax. Like, it's really true. Like, people really can like get messages about the future or the past or whatever like that, about certain people's lives or the person's lives that they're inquiring about, okay? And you introduced them to that based off of your inquiry about that part of spirituality, that divination tool, right? So they were already kind of like doing things low vibrationally to you or towards you or your family or someone that you're connected to, okay? And when they realized that they could like use this as a tool versus the magic that they were using, or like whatever it was that they were using to like try to get information on you or whatever, they started I'm hearing connecting their resources. So I'm guessing like more than one person, like they started to build like a community and network, and that's why they're calling it the ultimate pyramid scheme, okay? Because you have different people that are on different levels in different positions, and have different abilities to do different things. And so that's what I'm hearing. But all these people are of lower vibrational frequencies, okay? They don't use their gifts for the greater good. They use it for selfish gains and wants, okay? So once they were able to realize that they could use these gifts or whatever through the tool of tarot, what started happening is this is how they started to like attack you and create like disruptions on your path and on your journey, and try to figure out what was coming next and what you were doing next, so that they can block you and stop you. It actually started making it a little bit more easier for them to do what it was that they were doing, okay? So this is legit straight up what I'm getting. Okay, so Spirit is saying, remember I told y'all there were some people in a sorority and a fraternity that were attacking you guys. Specifically, I'm hearing again omegas and AKAs. Okay, I'm hearing that there is a reference to Wilmington, North Carolina. There's a reference to Boston. There is a reference to like Jamaica or Jamaicans. I'm hearing that there is a reference to like in the current TV realm sector. There is something very significant about like somebody's life and their story, okay? And what the ultimate pyramid scheme is, there's a group of people that are getting paid on the back end for I'm specifically hearing like TV shows for like ideas to be given so that TV shows can be produced, okay? That's what I'm hearing, okay? So someone is, first what the person was doing, they were taking your ideas and giving your ideas away so that other people could make money off of it. And then they were getting money on the back end. Then when they learned about tarot and they realized that they could start to get information about your past life, your current life, and your future life, they started to give this information. Somebody's linked to a TV producer, okay, or TV producers or people in the entertainment business, okay, and they realized that like through tarot or psychics or mediums or whatever, they realized that they could start getting information this way because their way of getting information was like based off of maybe what you were currently doing or what you had going on. But again, through you doing tarot or having this this interest in wanting to learn about this part of spirituality, they realized that they could start getting information, okay? South Carolina is also very prevalent right now as well, okay? So they're telling me not to say specific TV shows because something about a lawsuit or something, like someone may try to sue you or something like that, until you like have like all the facts or something, so you'll know if this is for you or not. So they went from stealing your ideas and giving it to like regular people or whatever, their friends, family or whatever, to being able to tap into your past life, your current life, and your future life, right? And they started to have these tarot readers start to do all these different type of readings on you, on who you were in a present life, who you were in a past life, who your family is, who even like who your children are or who your past children were. This shit is crazy. And so what they did is, like I said, they started selling this information. And again, they're getting money off the back end while the other people are getting like making the big money, okay? And they're getting paid in all different types of ways, okay? People are being gifted with cars, houses. People are getting money in like different ways. There's bank accounts being opened and all type of shit, okay? And so Spirit is saying that right now there's possibly 2 or 3 TV shows on right now that are actually identical representations of your life. And this is because this person has been using all these different forms of people with their specific group of people to give this information out to create these television shows. And I'm hearing there are some movies out as well that dictate your life, but the movies are more so along with like it's not just you as it relates to these movies. It is based off of people's like real lives and things of that matter. I don't even know how to word that, but it's like in the movie sector, it's more of a broad base of, I guess, the energy that's being pulled to do that. Whereas in these TV shows, it's coming from a specific group of individuals that's pushing this information out, okay? Um, and there's certain things that were being done that was allowing people to have access to your energy, to be able to read you, because most people, you can't just like read them, you understand? So again, people are tapping into people's akashic records, to which is a spiritual violation, to see people's past, presence, and future, okay? um what was the other thing that spirit was telling me to say? Oh, spirit is also saying that there is a strong correlation between like light skin, dark skin. Um, somebody is related to someone that is very well known, that is very spiritual, and someone that you were connected to realized that you were connected to this spiritual person, but you didn't know that you were connected to this spiritual person, and the spiritual person may not have known that they were connected to you, but they somehow made the connection, and they formed some type of deal from that. There was some blackmail done in that regards. I'm hearing that these people may have met via like a sex dating website where people just like hook up or whatever. Okay. I'm hearing that a deal was made with this spiritual person to be very successful. They made a deal. Okay. And so they were to like mimic your life, and you'll see a lot of similarities between your life and what you're destined to do in this person's life, like right now. This person is very well known as well. Okay, they're telling me not to really get into that. There was one more message I had, and I cannot get it. Oh, okay. So this one is the crazy one. Okay. So somebody's maternal figure. Okay. So it could be a mom, it could be a grandma, it could be like an auntie, just somebody that is a maternal figure. This is someone that's supposed to be like of a mothering type. They don't necessarily have to be your mother, but they're a maternal figure. Somebody was a maternal figure, was tapping into their kids' like gifts, spiritual gifts, right? And they started like winning all this money. Like they were addicted to like going to the horse track race or whatever, gambling, playing slot machines, like playing poker or something like that. I don't know why poker came out, but I'm hearing like horse racing and things like that type of gambling stuff. Somebody's maternal figure. And they got caught, right? And so they didn't want to go to jail. So what they did is they put their kids in some type of government experiment that they didn't know that they were a part of. The kids were very young, and they're being tracked, or they were being tracked, because I'm hearing that some people were, yeah, some people are still being tracked. Some people are not, but the people are family, okay? They're like siblings. They could even be like cousins or something like this too. It is like almost 3 o'clock in the morning if it's not 3 o'clock already. So I'm telling you, I haven't been able to go to sleep, but these damn downloads keep coming in. And so this maternal figure was using her kids' gifts to start winning all this money. And so, at any casino, when somebody start winning all their money, they're going to start looking into the person because they want their money. And they're always going to assume that you're cheating. So somehow they figured out that she was rigging the systems or whatever. So she got caught or busted. I don't know how she got caught or busted, but she got caught or busted. She had to tell them what she was doing, how she was doing it. And for her not to go to jail, um, they she did some type of deal where she put her kids in some type of governmental experiment, okay, or project or a scientific study. And they were never supposed to know that they were a part of the study, this project, this scientific thing, some shit like that, where they were going to track these kids for the rest of their lives or whatever to see, how they turn out or what they were going to do based off of what she was doing. Um, and I don't even know what the rest of this is. Maybe that was the message. So maybe some of y'all feel like this is not people that are legit, like dealing with paranoia. Remember, I'm a clinical licensed mental health therapist, okay? So I know what paranoia is. I'm talking about people that are experiencing like gang stalking, people that know that they are experiencing like spiritual warfare, people that know that they are actually experiencing like abnormal things, but it's not a result of mental health issues. It's a result specifically of, things that are intentionally being hidden from you, things that are intentionally being done to you. We've been tracking that and documenting that for a very long time, okay? So this is for people that, that know that they're a part of something that they had no idea that they were a part of. If that's you, then this is possibly something that can be of help or of reference to you to kind of help you with identifying that. Also, I heard something about twin flames, okay? There is someone, and I'm hearing Texas is very significant as well, okay? Um, there are, there is a large portion of twin flames who have altered birth certificates where they're making you either younger or older than what you are so that you don't show up in like reality as a twin flame, but you are a real twin flame. Um, and this is for you never to find out like who you are, so you don't really walk into your destiny or your purpose. But again, you can't hide that, because once you start to awaken, you start to elevate and activate, like all this stuff is made, visible to you. All this stuff is made true to you by your ancestors, your spirit guides, your ascended masters, source, of course. Those of you that are in touch with Jesus and the Holy Spirit, they will start to make these revelations true to you. So for some of you, you're either like 3 years older than what you are, or you're 3 years younger than what you are. Um, and this is so that you don't identify that you are like you're a true twin. Okay. But like I said, this last awakening that happened, it got us aligned with where we're supposed to be in life. So if you have paperwork that looks a little fishy, they probably altered your documentation. And especially if you know that you are like a true twin, because everyone keeps saying that they're a twin flame, but they're not a twin flame. Like, people are fraudulent, just like a lot of people keep saying that they're, a high priestess, and they're not a high priestess. And most high priestesses don't tell people that they're high priestess, okay? That's not something that they put out there, okay? Even empresses don't put out there that they're empresses, okay? So this is what that is. I saw a tweet today that talked about throat chakras being an issue this week as a result of the eclipse, so that you can speak your truth, be your truth, and present yourself true or whatever. And my throat is starting to get irritated right now, and it never does. Now, it also could be that it's 3 o'clock in the morning, or it also could be because of this eclipse on Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this at that, okay? But yeah, so that's that. I've been getting a lot of downloads right now, and that one they were saying for me to go ahead and record it, just document it and have it there. But yeah, see, my throat is starting to give out, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. But yeah, they wanted me to record this, so I don't know when this will go out, but I am recording it on the 29th of November, and like I said, it was like, I don't even know what time it was when I started, but right now it is 2:48 a.m. on November 29th.